Hello. Today is a wonderful day for a makeup tutorial. This one is done using the Colored Rain Queen of Hearts palette. And I gotta tell you, this palette is bomb. I've been using it for the past month and the color range just speaks to my soul, and the colors are just so pigmented and versatile. There's just no downside. So first I'm gonna start by grabbing this shade called Hair, and I'm gonna dust that into my crease as a transition shade. Next I'm gonna take Royal Prerogative and just give it more depth to the crease. Next I'm taking Duchess and I'm just gonna swirl it right in my outer corner to make it darker. Next I am taking the Throne and I'm just gonna pat that all over my lid. Now I'm taking a blending brush and just swiping right on the edges of the throne to blend it into the crease. Now with Crown, I'm just gonna pat it right on the center of my lid to create this halo effect. And also with Crown, I'm gonna highlight my inner corner and the brow bone. Grabbing ColourPop Swerve gel liner, I'm gonna line my lash line. For lashes, I'm using Iconic by House of Lashes, and I'm gonna hydrate my skin with Josie Maran Argan Oil. This winter is harsh, so hydrate your skin because it's necessary. Now I'm gonna be using EX1 for my foundation as well as the concealer. I have it in two shades, and the darker one I'm just gonna put it on the perimeter of my face, and the lighter one towards the center. And I'm gonna use this silicone sponge for the first time and see how it works, and I'll let you know how I feel about it in my next few videos. So as I was kind of trying to blend my foundation to the skin, what I noticed first is that I definitely used too much foundation, because I guess I was expecting it to sink into my skin just as I use it with a beauty blender. This is not the case with this guy. You want to put very little foundation on your face in order for this guy to work, otherwise the foundation will look very cakey. So you do need a very little amount, because I did have to wipe away some of the foundation onto a paper towel because it was too much. But the overall finish, I liked it. Now I'm just gonna set my face using the RCMA No Color Powder, and I'm gonna bake under my eyes. So I'm just gonna let that powder sit under my eyes while I finish the rest of my face. I'm gonna use Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer to contour my face. This shade is a little bit dark for me, but with a very light hand it can work. Just don't go overboard if you are extremely pale like I am. I don't like a sharp contour, so I make sure I take it down under my jaw and create a very smooth gradient. Next I'm gonna use NYX High Definition Blush in Taupe to contour my nose. For my nose, I always use a giant flat eyeshadow brush, as you see right there, and I just make two stripes along the sides of my nose, and then I just blend them in by swiping the brush back and forth. Now I'm just gonna wipe that powder away and get on with my highlight. This is ColourPop's Smoking Whistle, and I just highlight the usual places like cheekbones, and I like to highlight above the brow. I'm gonna grab Royal Prerogative and smoke out my lower lash line. For the lips, I felt something like a little bit darker than a normal nude would be appropriate, which is perfect with ColourPop's Chi. To set my face, I'm using the Josie Maran Nirvana Hydrating Mist. And of course, you gotta fan yourself to feel all nice and fancy. And that is all for this makeup look. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in my next video.